Hello there. We are going to be going on a ghost tour with After Dark Tours in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. We're at the Canadian National Exhibition, and today is Friday, October the 5th, 2018. I'm Howard Paul Shore, and with me is Steve. Steve, thank you for inviting me.
No, you're welcome. Glad you're here.
It's an honor to be here, so I'll let you give your speech.
All right, thanks a lot.
Go ahead.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I got to introduce one of our guests here. We have Howard Paul Shorley here with Google TripAdvisor. Lived in Toronto, and he's living now in California. And he gets 10 million viewers a month. Look at his site there. So I don't know what the term. He's a big wheel. There you go. Yeah. Listen, thank you for coming out tonight on the tour. It's not really a bit chilly. I mean, the spirits like it. The last time we disturbed the spirits was back in May. I mean, when we really got into some of the buildings here and really upset them, I think they came out a bit. But the tour tonight is going to be 2 hours long. We're going to finish over at Scatting Cabin. There's about 9 stops. And there's 2 new stories on this tour this year. And they're all fairly recent, the hauntings. Now, the hauntings that we have, the paranormal, are based on 4 or 5 people have actually witnessed a haunting. So you can't call 4 or 5 people a liar and say, oh, you're lying, but when they've all individually have seen the same thing. So what I try to do is we bring you almost right to where the haunting is happening. And that way, if you feel something, if you're a medium or you have that paranormal experience yourself, that's great. I encourage you to take photographs. You will get orbs in your picture, usually around by the Horse Palace. Now we're going to start with this building behind us here. Sorry, I should mention we have washrooms upstairs here, and then there's washrooms in the Horse Palace when we get around that way. So we're one of the few tours that have washrooms on site, and we actually go into 2 actual buildings for the tour. Now the building that you see here is the General Services building. Can everybody hear me okay?
That's good.
Yeah, okay. My microphone's not that. The General Services building here is home to the archives. It's also home to the metal shop, machine shops, wood shops. All the services that you would want for the grounds is all done in this building here. This building was actually a hydro building at one time. It was built around 1910. And when it was built, it was the only building down in the area here. You had Old Fort York. Is everybody here from the Toronto area? Okay. Now, Fort York is over behind the Gardner there, down at the bottom. And then you also have Stanley Barracks, what they call the New Fort, is over by where the hotel is. And you can actually now see the hotel all lit up over there. That was the only thing that was down here in 1910, other than some shrubs and then some buildings north of us that I'll mention. But this building usually gets hauntings. People have seen figures or a man up in the top window there. They get orbs. I'll be talking about the security guard that still roams around the place. But it's around 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. That's when people hear, sounds like glasses chinging, or they hear a lot of noise, and they think there's a party going on. And they go upstairs to check, and there's no one there. Now, part of the reason why we have a lot of activity around this area, our spirits are attracted to electricity. So next door is a transformer. There's always been one there. So some of the spirits we have and we talk about, we don't know their name. We're not going to make them up, but there's others that we do. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk around the back of the building, and that's where we're going to start with our first haunting. And again, some of the things that people have encountered here is they've encountered not just the doors rattling, but they've encountered cigarette smoke, fresh tobacco, and certain noises. And all that can be accustomed to some of the hauntings that we actually know here. So if you'd like to follow me around the back, then we'll head that way.
Great. Well, we're going to continue the tour, and if you're looking for a great tour, check out After Dark Tours on the internet. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.